Losing a friend is never easy. It's a painful experience and you might be feeling overwhelmed with grief. You might even be asking yourself, how do I even begin to process this? Look, it's okay to feel lost and unsure about what to do next. We've all been there. That's why, in this video, I'm going to walk you through 6 crucial steps to take immediately after your old friend passes away. These steps will help you manage the situation with the care and responsibility it deserves. The very first step is to make sure you have a legal pronouncement of death. This is a critical and necessary step that cannot be overlooked. It serves as the official confirmation that your friend has indeed passed away, and it is the starting point for all subsequent actions you will need to take. This might seem obvious, but it's crucial. Without this legal pronouncement, you won't be able to proceed with any of the necessary arrangements, whether they are related to the funeral, the estate, or other legal matters. It is the cornerstone of the entire process. We need to establish, officially, that your friend has passed away. This is done through a legal document known as a death certificate, which is issued by a medical professional or a coroner. This document will be required for many things, including closing bank accounts, claiming life insurance, and arranging the funeral. Now, how you go about this really depends on the circumstances. The process can vary significantly depending on where and how the death occurred. It's important to know the right steps to take in each situation to ensure that everything is handled properly and legally. If the death occurs at home unexpectedly, you need to call 911 immediately. Don't delay. The emergency services will dispatch paramedics and possibly the police to your location. They will assess the situation, and if the death is confirmed, they will notify the coroner or medical examiner. The authorities will need to be involved to confirm the death and initiate the necessary procedures. This might include an investigation if the death was sudden or unexpected. They will also help you understand the next steps, such as contacting a funeral home or arranging for the body to be transported. On the other hand, if your friend was under hospice care when they passed, the process is a little different. Hospice care is designed to provide comfort and support during the final stages of life, and the staff are trained to handle the situation with care and sensitivity. In this case, you need to notify the hospice nurse or doctor immediately. They are familiar with the patient's condition and can provide the necessary documentation to confirm the death. This can often be a more peaceful and less stressful process for everyone involved. They are legally authorized to declare the death and will guide you through the next steps. This includes helping you understand what needs to be done in terms of paperwork and who to contact for further arrangements. They can also provide emotional support during this difficult time. Remember, getting a legal pronouncement of death is not just a formality, it's essential for everything that follows, from obtaining death certificates to handling legal and financial matters. This document is the foundation for all the legal processes that will need to be completed in the coming days and weeks. It's the foundation on which everything else rests. Without it, you cannot move forward with any of the necessary arrangements. So make sure this step is completed as soon as possible to ensure that everything else can proceed smoothly.
Once the legal formalities are underway, it's time to start notifying people. This is never an easy task, but it's important to inform the deceased's immediate family and close friends as soon as possible. Start by reaching out to the closest family members first. If you're struggling to process the news yourself, ask a family member or another close friend to help you make these calls. Sharing the burden can make this incredibly difficult task a little easier to bear. Remember, you're not alone in this. Lean on your support system during this time. It's okay to be emotional, and it's okay to ask for help. The people who loved your friend will understand and want to support you as you navigate this difficult time.
Now, it's not just about us, the friends and family left behind. We must also consider the dependents and pets who were an integral part of your friend's life. These beings, whether they are children, elderly parents, or pets, relied heavily on your friend for their daily needs and emotional support. We also need to think about any dependents your friend might have had. Children, for instance, are particularly vulnerable during such times. They may not fully understand the situation and will need extra care and attention to help them cope with the loss. If your friend had children, elderly parents, or even pets, their well-being needs to be addressed immediately. These dependents are not just dealing with the loss of a loved one, they are also facing a sudden change in their daily routine and care. Their well-being needs to be addressed immediately. It's crucial to ensure that their emotional and physical needs are met during this difficult time. This might involve coordinating with other family members or friends to create a support system. These are vulnerable beings who depended on your friend, and now it's our responsibility to make sure they're cared for. Children might need counseling or therapy to help them process their emotions, while elderly parents may require additional medical care or companionship. And now, it's our responsibility to make sure they're cared for. Start by making a list of all the dependents and their immediate needs. This will help you prioritize and ensure that nothing is overlooked. For children, ensure they're with a trusted family member or guardian. It's important that they are in a familiar and loving environment where they feel safe and supported. This will help them adjust to the new reality more smoothly. The same goes for elderly parents. They may need assistance with daily activities, medical appointments, or simply someone to talk to. Make sure they are surrounded by people who can provide the care and attention they need. As for pets, reach out to family or friends who might be able to take them in temporarily or permanently. Pets also grieve and can become anxious or depressed, so it's important they are placed in a loving home where they can receive the care and affection they need. If you can't find someone immediately, consider reaching out to local animal shelters or rescue organizations. These organizations can provide temporary care and help find a permanent home for the pets. Remember, these dependents are also grieving the loss of your friend. They need time to adjust and heal, just like we do. Be patient and understanding as they navigate through their emotions. Approach them with compassion and understanding as you make arrangements for their care. Your kindness and support can make a significant difference in their healing process. By ensuring their well-being, you honor the memory of your friend and provide a sense of continuity and stability for those they loved.
If your friend lived alone, it's important to secure their home. This might seem like a small detail, but it's crucial for protecting their belongings and preventing any potential issues. Start by making sure all doors and windows are locked. Collect any mail or packages that might be accumulating. If your friend had plants, ask someone to water them or bring them to your home temporarily. If there are any valuables in plain sight, consider putting them away for safekeeping until the family can make arrangements. Remember, you're not trying to overstep any boundaries here. You're simply trying to be responsible and protect your friend's belongings during a difficult time.
This next step is about finding those essential pieces of information that will help guide the process moving forward. Start by looking for any written instructions your friend might have left regarding their funeral, burial, or cremation preferences. These instructions are invaluable and will ensure that their wishes are honored. In addition to funeral arrangements, look for any legal documents that might be relevant. This could include a will, an advance directive, or a power of attorney. These documents often contain crucial information about your friend's wishes and how they want their affairs handled. If you find these documents, make sure they're kept in a safe and secure location. You might need to pass them on to family members or legal representatives.
Finally, don't forget to notify your friend's doctor and employer. If the doctor wasn't already involved, they'll need to be informed to update medical records and handle any death certificate requirements. Contacting the employer is important for a couple of reasons. First, it officially informs them of the situation so they can make arrangements and notify colleagues. Second, the employer might have information about any benefits or insurance policies your friend had, which will be crucial for the family to know.
Look, I know this is a lot to process, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed. Losing someone close to you is one of the hardest things we go through in life. It's natural to feel a whirlwind of emotions, sadness, anger, confusion, and even numbness. These feelings are all part of the grieving process, and it's important to give yourself permission to feel them. Just remember, you're doing the best you can under difficult circumstances. It's okay to take things one day at a time, or even one moment at a time. Sometimes just getting through the next hour is an achievement. Be kind to yourself and recognize that healing is a journey, not a destination. By taking these steps, you can ensure that your friend's passing is handled with the respect and care they deserve. Organizing a memorial or a small gathering can be a beautiful way to celebrate their life. Sharing stories, looking at photos, and even writing letters or eulogies can help keep their memory alive and provide comfort to everyone who loved them. You're honoring their memory by taking care of these important matters. These actions, though they may seem small, are significant. They help create a lasting tribute to your friend and offer a way for everyone to express their grief and love. Don't be afraid to reach out for support from other friends, family members, or even a professional counselor if you need it. Grief can be an isolating experience, but you don't have to go through it alone. Talking to someone who understands can make a world of difference. This is a time for compassion, both for yourself and for those who loved your friend. Self-care is crucial during this period. Whether it's wrapping yourself in a comforting blanket, sharing a heartfelt hug, or participating in a community gathering, these small acts of kindness can help you navigate through the pain. Take things one step at a time and remember that you're not alone in this. Sometimes a walk in nature or a moment of meditation can provide a brief respite from the overwhelming emotions. Joining a support group or simply talking to others who are going through the same thing can also be incredibly healing. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful content. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable resources for those in need. Remember, it's okay to seek help and to lean on others during this difficult time.